You're an older man. You're established, successful, confident, and you think that's enough to attract younger women. It's not. Because there are 7 things older men do that kill attraction instantly, and most of you have no idea you're doing them. Today, I'm breaking down the 7 habits that make younger women lose interest in older men. If you're over 40 and trying to date younger, you need to hear this. Let's get into it. Habit number 1. Talking about how much money you have. You think it's impressive. You think it shows value. It doesn't. When you bring up your salary, your car, your house, your investments in the first few conversations, you look insecure. You're trying to buy attraction instead of build it. Younger women can smell this immediately. They know when a man is using money as a substitute for personality, and it's not attractive. It's desperate. One woman put it this way: when an older man talks about his money early, I know he has nothing else to offer. He's hoping his bank account will do the work his personality can't. If you're successful, it'll show naturally. Through how you carry yourself, where you take her, how you handle situations. You don't need to announce it. Habit number 2. Trying too hard to seem young. Older men who try to dress like they're 25 look ridiculous. You're not fooling anyone. Wearing trendy streetwear, using slang that doesn't fit your age, talking about TikTok trends you don't understand. It all screams insecurity. Younger women aren't attracted to older men who pretend to be young. They're attracted to older men who own their age with confidence. You have experience, maturity, stability. That's your advantage. Don't throw it away trying to be something you're not. One younger woman said this: I date older men because they're supposed to be different from guys my age. When they act like teenagers, what's the point? Be your age. Just be the best version of your age. Habit number 3. Being out of shape with no effort to change it. Let me be clear. You don't need to have a six-pack, but you do need to look like you care about yourself. If you're overweight, out of breath, walking upstairs, and making 0 effort to be healthy, that's unattractive at any age. But it's especially unattractive when you're older and pursuing younger women, because it signals that you've given up, that you're not disciplined, that you don't value yourself enough to take care of your body. Younger women notice this. They see older men who let themselves go and think, if he can't take care of himself, how's he going to keep up with me? You don't have to be perfect, but you have to show effort. Go to the gym. Eat better. Take care of your health. It's not about vanity. It's about self-respect. Habit number 4. Being cheap. There's a difference between being financially smart and being cheap. Financially smart is having a budget, making wise investments, not wasting money on things that don't matter. Cheap is splitting appetizers on a first date to save money, complaining about prices constantly, making her feel bad for ordering what she wants, choosing the worst seats because you won't spend a little extra. Younger women see this and think, he has money but won't spend it on me. That means I'm not worth it to him. And if you're not willing to invest in her when you're trying to impress her, what happens later? You don't have to spend a fortune, but you do have to show generosity. Show that you value her time and presence enough to create good experiences. Habit number 5. Talking about your ex or your divorce constantly. Nobody wants to hear about your ex. Not on the first date, not on the 5th date, not ever unless she specifically asks. When you bring up your ex-wife, your divorce, how she wronged you, how the system screwed you, you're doing 2 things. First, you're showing you're not over it. You're still emotionally attached to that situation, still bitter, still processing. And second, you're making her compete with a ghost. She's wondering if you're even ready for something new, or if you're just using her to distract yourself from your past. One younger woman said, when an older guy talks about his ex, I know I'm a rebound. I'm not competing with that. Move on. If you've been divorced, fine. Most older men have, but keep it brief. Don't dwell on it. Don't make it a topic of conversation. Focus on the present and the future, not the past. Habit number 6. Assuming age alone makes you attractive. Some older men think just being older is enough. that younger women automatically want them because they're mature and established. That's not how it works. Age gives you potential advantages, experience, stability, confidence, but it doesn't guarantee attraction. You still have to be interesting. You still have to have energy. You still have to make her feel something. If you're boring, age doesn't save you. If you have no hobbies, no passions, no stories, no humor, age doesn't matter. You're just an older version of boring. Younger women are drawn to older men who've actually lived, who have experiences to share, who bring something to the table beyond just years. Don't coast on your age. Use it as a foundation to build something compelling. Habit number 7, moving too slow physically. This is the one most older men get wrong. You're trying to be respectful, trying not to come on too strong, so you move cautiously. You wait for her to make the first move. You avoid physical escalation because you don't want to seem creepy, and she loses interest. Because you're acting like a friend, not like a man who's attracted to her. Younger women want you to lead. They want you to create sexual tension. They want to feel desired. If you're too passive, too careful, too slow, they think you're not interested or you don't know what you're doing. You don't have to be aggressive, but you do have to be intentional. Touch her arm when you're talking. Hold eye contact a little longer. Create moments where the tension builds. Show her you're a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go for it. One woman put it this way: if an older guy doesn't make a move, I assume he's not attracted to me or he's scared. Either way, I'm not interested. Now here's the truth about all 7 of these habits. They all come from the same place: insecurity. When you brag about money, you're insecure about your value. When you try to seem young, you're insecure about your age. When you're out of shape, you're insecure about discipline. When you're cheap, you're insecure about worthiness. When you talk about your ex, you're insecure about moving on. When you assume age is enough, you're insecure about effort. When you move too slow, you're insecure about rejection. Younger women can sense insecurity, and it kills attraction faster than anything else. So fix the root cause. Build real confidence, not fake bravado. Real confidence that comes from knowing who you are and being comfortable with it. Take care of yourself. Be generous. Live an interesting life. Lead with intention. And stop trying to prove you're worthy. Just be worthy. If this helped you see what you might be doing wrong, drop a comment. And if you want more honest advice on dating and attraction, hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.